AJ, whoever you're saying is the top. But I know one thing about DeAndre Hopkins. Think about the number 0. That's how many drop balls he's had this year. He's had 0 drop passes.
You lost me at top 0. What are you talking about?
Think about 0. He's had 0 drop balls all year. If the ball touches his hands, he does not drop it.
Oh, okay.
That's
a
how
fair
many
point.
drop passes he's had this
That's
year.
fine. How many drops does Julio have?
I don't know. I said I don't know about that.
Well, fact check it then.
Fact check it.
I'd say it's Julio
It's-
just because of yards and how consistent he is.
But what about touchdowns? Touchdowns win games.
Well,
No,
that
not
comes down to the
necessarily.
team's play style.
Not necessarily, yeah.
That comes down to the team's play style.
Because you could have a strong red zone rush attack.
Yeah, that's what they do. They don't pass to Julio in the red zone.
And it's like that video I sent you where it was some interview with Julio after Beckham did his whole propaganda thing about how Eli's trash and how he doesn't like the Giants. But I mean, he basically just said, like, look, it doesn't matter how many touchdowns I'm scoring right now. I'm making plays. I'm getting my team in the position to score. It doesn't matter who's scoring, whether it's Austin Hooper or Calvin Ridley or
Austin Cooper is not a tight end. he does not leave.
Or Austin Hooper,
gotcha.
not Cooper. Austin Hooper is the tight end.
That's what I meant. And he doesn't. When I was at pick
No, he
him
doesn't.
up,
Yeah,
dude, he looks like
I picked him up.
looks like he's like an engineering program. He
he,
does
looks,
not look like.
he looks like Lance Smith.
Yeah, he does. He does not.
I saw him at church today, actually. Good guy. Very stiff though.
Yeah.
He doesn't move at all.
So, but Julio Jones and DeAndre Hopkins are 2 different types of players.
They're 2 different types of receivers.
Yes.
Okay, but you're gonna compare them to say who's the best.
I think
Hopkins is.
I think you can make
He's
an
a solid
argument.
go-to. You throw it to him, he'll catch the ball.
So is Julio.
Yeah. The difference is, and I mean, both teams are very similar in that they have terrible offensive lines and somewhat decent quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They're also different sizes. I mean, Julio's like a freak. Like, he's a monster. He's like 6'3", 6'4", 220-something pounds.
Yeah.
And D-Hop's like 6 foot.
No, he's probably like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins, you listen to this, come hit me up.
Look, he's got good hands, but I think
He has the best hands in the NFL.
he has the best hands in the NFL, sure. Route running, though.
Sure.
Route running.
AB. No, route running.
Route running. No, but if we're just talking about Julio and D-Hop.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm talking
Route
about
running.
DeAndre Hopkins has a different type. He plays that very physical game. He's a different type of receiver. He plays a very physical game. He's going to go up there and push off.
You
He's
think
gonna fight
Julio
for
won't
the
do
ball.
that? Julio is the best fade wide receiver.
Fade.
Goal
Okay.
line fade wide receiver.
Separation.
Julio is the best goal line fade
Average
wide
separation
receiver.
between DeAndre Hopkins and the cornerback, whenever he's making the catch, is 2 yards. He's got 2 yards of separation.
Okay,
That's
that's-
average.
yeah.
So he's making a lot of close catches. You know, the catch he had in the end zone against the Dolphins, he had a 0.3 yard separation. There's no way he should have caught that.
Well,
He's a freak.
I mean, we'll think of all the players
Yeah.
that...
but look, I'm talking about best goal line situation. You're on the 2 yard line. Matt Ryan's gonna just throw you up a goal line fade to the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
Julio is catching the ball
But
over
why
D-Hop
hasn't he done that then?
because
They
they
don't throw
don't throw
it to him.
in the red zone. They hand it off.
And
No.
They throw to Austin Hooper.
How come Taylor Gabriel, Calvin Ridley, all of them, they have touchdowns, but Julio Jones doesn't?
Actually, Taylor Gabriel's on the
Okay, sorry, Mohamed Sanu.
Sanu, yeah.
How come they have touchdowns,
How many
but
touchdowns did Sanu have?
Yeah, I mean,
Ridley
more than Julio Jones?
Yeah.
Maybe-
Okay. What about?
I'm
yards?
just saying. I'm not talking about all those other receivers. I'm talking about DeAndre Hopkins versus Julio Jones.
I'm throwing
Goal
out
line
DeAndre
fade.
Hopkins.
Goal
DeAndre
line
Hopkins.
fade.
DeAndre Hopkins. I promise you, DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay.
I mean, I'm coming down with both of them. We're coming down. With
Yeah, both of them are coming down with the ball. I at the end of the day, Nico, I agree with you. I think DeAndre Hopkins right now, because Julio's kind of had a cold year,
Yeah.
is the best receiver.
He hasn't had a cold year. He's had a cold 3 year.
No,
3
not
years.
3 years.
He's had a cold 3 years.
No,
you
you just
that.
read.
He
Yeah.
was the second.
Yes, you have a lot of.
He was the second.
It was AB and Julio.
at this fade.
And no, it was T.Y. Hill the year before that.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all need to listen to that.
My love has come along.
Guys, DeAndre Hopkins is the best in the NFL.
Yeah, I agree with you. At the end of the day, because now, if Julio isn't having a cold year this year,
Look at this. This fade in the back of the end zone.
yeah,
He goes up.
it's a good fade. It's a good fade.
Yeah.
Look, he goes up, hits it up, comes back, catches it. Look at the concentration.
All right, now look up Julio Jones highlights in the back of the end zone. You know how many? Look, okay, well then you can also come down to like a receiving target or a possession target. I think D Hop's more of a possession target. He's more of a possession guy. Him in the open field versus Julio in the open field, just because of the size disparity, Hopkins gets points for that. He can make guys miss more than Julio can. Just because he's a little more shifty.
Who?
Hopkins. He's a little more shifty.
Yeah, but he's known to go out there and catch the ball every single time.
Now, if we're talking about who can moss someone, Julio can moss anyone.
Yeah.
He's got he's got more hops, he's got more height.
Y'all are gonna make me scream.
He's a more
I'm this
lateral.
close to screaming.
He's a more
I
lateral.
am this close to screaming.
Get your foot off me. He's a more lateral receiver. Jones is. Julio is a more lateral guy that will literally catch over you. Hopkins, you catch him over a post route and he'll make a safety miss and score.
But he's not known for that.
Oh, he's known for that. What is he known for then, Nico?
Catching every single ball that comes to
Oh
him.
yeah, he's not going to drop it, but I'm just saying
He's freaking
they
Spider-Man.
they scheme.
Oh, the ball's 13 yards away. Brings it back to him.
Nico, they'll scheme him to go for like a post or an out or a curl. They don't really scheme him to just go for a go route. Julio, they're scheming
Because they have
him
Will Fuller to do
stop and go. That's fine, but we're not talking about Will Fuller. We're talking about
that. Julio Jones.
Julio Jones and DeAndre Hopkins.
Those are different types of wide receivers.
Yeah, and I already said that.
This
That's why I'm saying it. That's what I'm saying.
dude. All right. This is what I find funny. We're arguing, but we both think DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide
We're not
receiver.
arguing. I'm just breaking down the argument on
But
both sides.
He is the one that doesn't think so, but he's not the one arguing with us.
He already made his argument. He said, "Look at the stats," and Julio's got it.
I said yards.
And you read the stats.
Look at touchdowns. Look who has the most touchdowns.
Well, right now Julio doesn't have.
No,
just-
I mean the past years. I want to see where D Hop is at in that ranking. And Julio.
I also want you to look at his quarterbacks.
But we already said that his quarterback proof. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We've already established that the quarterback.
You're playing with Matt Ryan. For the
Didn't
last
you
5
say
years?
like 2 seconds ago that Can you stop touching me with your feet?
Let's not forget, they're NFL quarterbacks getting paid millions. They're good quarterbacks, okay? They can't.
Nah,
No.
we're not comparing them to high school quarterbacks. We're comparing them to other NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah. I get
There's
that.
bad NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah. Well, obviously, but they could still throw the ball where it needs to be thrown.
No. Look at Brock Osweiler. He cannot throw a ball worth
All right,
crap.
let's move on from this topic. We can argue all night. At the end of the day, yeah, D-Hop is good. My goodness. We just went on for that for so long. Okay. We're talking about best performances of the Texans, right? Yeah. Worst performance again this week is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Again. All right, yeah. So I think worst performance in the NFL. You could probably say the Giants again, or you could probably say the Jacksonville Jaguars, or you can say the Buccaneers. And actually, no, you can't say the Buccaneers. Worst performance as a player this week. Guess who it is?
Yeah.
Did you not know? Does he not know?
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston is the worst performance this week. 4 interceptions in the first half.
What are we going for again? What are you telling me about?
Touchdowns.
We're past this. We're past Julio and D-Hop. Get over it.
Touchdowns. Antonio Brown's leading with 8. But down here, you got DeAndre Hopkins with 6. Gosh, I'm going to have to go to the bottom of the list for this one.
No, not right now. The past years. I know. Yeah, I know who it was.
I just farted. Sorry.
I'm talking about the past years.
Okay, can we move on from this?
Okay.
Yes, quit.
DeAndre Hopkins was number 6. Oh wait, sorry, that's what was wrong. DeAndre Hopkins was actually number 1 with 13 touchdowns.
Okay. Where's Julio?
This may take a while. Mohamed Sanu had more than him. Just pointing that out.
Mohamed Sanu's a good receiver.
Okay, he's not better than Julio Jones. Next page, sorry. I gotta go to the next page. Julio Jones found him, number 47. 3 touchdowns.
Last year?
Yes,
3 touchdowns last
all
year?
year. Do you have a tattoo?
Oh yeah, I still don't wash it off. It's a fake tattoo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. He had 10 more touchdowns.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, D-Hop's the best. Why are you looking at me? Look at this guy.
Nah,
Yeah, wow.
Then why is Julio so consistent on yards?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before D-Hop made that great catch.
Like, purposely avoid throwing to him because he can get the job done in the red zone.
Maybe because they're double teaming him. I don't know, like they're doing with J.J. Watt. Okay, the point is, worst performance as a player this week is Jameis Winston. 4 interceptions.
All right, 2016.
Oh my
Julio
God.
Jones had 6 touchdowns. Julio got him.
Oh
Julio
my
got 6,
God.
5. So he got him beat there.
No, I mean I definitely think they're neck and neck, but I'm gonna give it to Julio because he's more consistent yards wise.
I don't think that's true.
Who's more consistent
How's it
touchdowns?
How's it not true?
D-Hop is more consistent touchdown wise, so you can make the same argument both
But
ways.
you just said the yards wise isn't true. You just look at the stats. It's true.
Oh my gosh.
And then AB.
Okay, worst performance.
Okay,
Oh my.
Okay. I want to start a new little segment. Okay. If you had to pick your own receiving core, who would it be?
DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay. You're
Like
having
3?
One receiver? You're
You
having
want-
one receiver on your team? Okay.
Yeah.
well,
You
your
want
team's
one?
throwing.
You want 3 receivers?
Yeah.
3 Okay, I'm going D-Hop.
Tyreek Hill. That deep threat?
Nah, but that's like a slot flex.
Okay, no, we'll go
We'll go
3.
3.
Four.
Okay,
3 in a slot.
3 in a slot. Yeah, so Tyreek Hill's my slot for sure. So I'll go D-Hop. I'll go Tyreek in the slot.
Antonio Brown.
I'll go AB and Julio.
That's pretty much mine.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that.
I'm going D-Hop. Antonio Brown. Tyreek in the slot.
Julio
Mike Evans.
Shut up! Shut up!
Go up there and get the ball.
Shut up
Like
with the
Julio
Mike
doesn't go
Evans.
to-
But at least he'll score touchdowns.
Wow.
At least he'll score a touchdown.
He'll get the ball 90 yards down the field and then he'll throw it up to D-Hop.
Or AB.
Okay, why isn't he good enough to score the ball then?
He is good enough to score the ball.
Why hasn't he this year or last year?
It's the way the game goes,
No,
dude.
no.
That's just the way the game.
You gotta be able to make
Why
plays.
didn't you
You gotta make
get as
plays.
many yards as Logan when we played football last Friday?
Because I got one target.
Are you not the more athletic person?
We didn't say that. I just
Is
think
Logan
we
more
are.
athletic than you?
Yes.
Logan's more athletic than
With
this
his
guy.
fingers.
We're playing football.
We could be playing.
The answer is you didn't get targeted enough as much as he did.
You got double team. You got locked down by Sean. Just like
No.
yes.
No.
Real playing tackle?
For a while at the end we were. You should have been there, dude.
All right.
I mean, I didn't want to be the only one
On
scoring
to the
touchdowns.
podcast.
I kind of was. I
On
lost
to the
count.
Podcast.
Lost count.
If we're gonna talk about football, you have to admit I was the best quarterback. You were the best wide receiver. There we go. Okay, next question. I was the best
Yeah,
quarterback.
you're the best quarterback. Bryson was the worst
You go air the
quarterback.
ball?
I did.
He pumped up the ball.
I probably threw it 30 yards.
No,
down
he was
to
talking
you?
about like physically airing.
Oh, I thought you aired it out like just singing.
I aired it out. No, I aired it out like 4 times on this same seam route to 3 different people. Or
Not
2
to me.
different. Bryson dropped it twice.
George did.
George dropped it, and then George got it on 4th down and got tackled on like the 5-yard line.
The 2-yard line.
Yeah, it was sad.
All right. Anyways,
Anyway,
back to the podcast.
back to the pod. Okay, Jameis Winston was trash. 4 interceptions. Got pulled. Fitzmagic, baby.
Comes back in and
He's
puts
back.
him in another spot.
No, they
puts
were
him-
down. Listen to this. They were down 21 points.
Uh-huh.
Fitzmagic comes in, gets them within a tie score with like 30 seconds left in the game, and whoever their